Welcome to part 3 of the Excalibur Leads Guide to Making Your Own Leads. Right, what I'm going to show you now is how to coat the leads in several different flavours. As you can see there, we've got 3 flat pairs, they're 3.5 ounce. And I'll show you how to coat them. First one with plastic, second one with sand, third one with something special. Okay, so what do you need to coat your leads? First, you have to file them, clip and file. The nightmare, don't forget the nightmare. Get yourself a pair of forceps. Okay, clip the lead with the forceps, like so. So that's not going to move now, as you can see. You're not going to drop it, it's not going to go anywhere. Well safe. Right, first thing you need to do is to heat it up. And what do we use for that? We use this. Can't remember what it's called in English, gasolbrennare, but one of them, yeah? They're, I think, about 200-300 kroner from MULTUMIM, something like that. They use just your normal butane for your cigarette lighter, whatever. This one's full, so I won't fill it up. Right, what you do is you heat the lead up, making sure it's safe first, after dropping the gasolbrennare. I can't remember what it's called in Swedish, so we'll call it the burner. The burner. This is the burner, this is the lead. This is the burner, this is the lead. This is the burner. Take the burner, heat your lead up. Okay, you heat it. Right, first rule, when it gets shiny and silver, the lead is about to melt. Okay? So when it gets shiny and silver, take the heat off. It's still very hot at the moment, I can assure you. If I put that on my tongue, which I'm not going to do, it's very hot. Then, you take your coating. This coating here, I have a pot full. I've mixed it myself, especially for Excalibur leads. It's my coating, and it's only available in Sweden. This is my, this is speckled brown, this one. But there's plenty more colours to choose from. So, and what that is basically is just plastic powder. I'm speaking English and Swedish at the same time. Plastic powder. Okay? That's the plastic powder. That's the hot lead. Hot lead is still extremely hot at the moment. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to dip it in the sand, because I have forgot my spoon. Just dip it in the pulver, like so. Work it round. Give it a quick shake. As you can see, the whole lead is coated now. Thank you very much, Frederick. Got my spoon. You can see it melting now, actually. You can see it getting very shiny because it's melting on the hot lead. Yep. It's melting by itself. But what we do, because we make thousands of these, we give it a kickstart. Just crank it up. Rule number 1. Yeah? Don't hold the flame on the lead like that. Do not do that, because you just set it on fire and you'll burn it. Yeah? 2 reasons. It destroys the colour. Yeah? And it makes it smell, which the carp may or may not be able to smell. But it does stink of burning plastic. So what you do, you just hold it on. And just throw the flame over the lead. Turn it round. Give it another one. Turn it off. Have a quick look. See, that's melted perfectly on there. Near enough. Give it another quick blast. Making sure it's completely coated. Okay, see, that's not getting on fire. But what I will show you later is one that is on fire. But for this demonstration, this article, that is a perfect lead. Okay, that is molten plastic now. It's very hot. Don't touch yourself with it. Don't shove it in your girlfriend's face. Don't ask your granny to eat it. Just put it in the cold water. Okay, like this. Don't drop it in straight away. Just hold it in the water for at least 15-20 seconds until it goes pretty cold, because if you drop it in straight away, the plastic is still hot, and when it hits the bottom it deforms the plastic. It looks stupid, and then when people come to buy it, because I sell them, they're going to say, oh, that one's not nice, and then you end up with it in the, the back of the pot at the end of the day. So give it a quick swirl round so it gets cooler quicker and easier. And now that can be, I can put that in my hand now, no problem. There we go. That is a lead. If I put that on the paper there, that is a plastic coated lead in speckled brown. The next one we're going to do, the next one I'm going to show you is the sand coating. So what we're going to do, get rid of the plastic coating. Well, not get rid of it, we'll just put it to one side for now. There we go. And I'll show you what I do with the sand coated leads. This is a trick that I learned, well, not learned, I actually found out for myself through lots of experiments. I've got fine sand. This is actually chinchilla sand from the pet shop in Mundal. Great stuff. Can't get it anywhere else in Sweden, funnily enough. That's chinchilla sand. 9 krona a kilo. 9 krona a kilo. The next sand I've got is bird cage sand, which is a bit more coarse if you look at it. Yeah? That's 5 krona a kilo. Yeah? 5 krona a kilo. That's what I use for my coarse coated leads. The next one is the best of all. This is free, because this is from Härlandasjön in Gothenburg. It's a lake full of carps. I'm speaking Swedish now, aren't I? It's full of carp, and this is off the beach at Härlandasjön. Yeah, I've taken it out, I've put it in the oven, I've dried it, and then I put it through a colander to get all the fine grains out. But that is actually from a lake in Gothenburg that has carp in. Yep. And as you can tell, I've got a big pot because it's free. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how to coat a lead in sand. We've got the plastic, the normal one that you see in the tackle shops. Been there, done that. Next one, same as. Grab it with forceps, clip it on, give it a blast with the old burner. Call it a burner. Burner. Right, this is where you're going to get burnt, because if you melt it too much, or if you heat it up I should say too much, that's when it starts to melt. And if you're doing this and you're not watching, you're not concentrating, because you're either watching your football, or your girlfriend's making your dinner, or your boy's eating his soup or whatever, or he's been down the gym and he wants to show his muscles, you know what I mean? You're not concentrating. You're gonna make it drip. It's gonna drip on you, and it drips on your pants. It'll burn straight through your trousers. It'll burn straight through anything. Yeah, and I can guarantee you, if a drip of lead comes off there, it'll always land on your snot. Always. So make sure when it gets shining silver, it's hot enough. Now for the sand coating. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the speckled brown again. I'm just gonna give it a quick dip. What I like to do, I like to just lay it in the powder there, and just cover it slowly with a spoon, like so I don't get it on a swivel, because it's a nightmare. If you make 1,000 leads, you have to spend like 3 days trying to get all the plastic powder out of the swivel. There we go, that's coated now. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to heat that up. Doesn't matter if you burn this one, I'll show you what happens when you burn it too much. This is what happens if you burn a lead too much. That's what happens. You don't want that if you want nice sexy leads. Yeah? But I'm coating this with sand, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to take the sand from Härlandasjön in Gothenburg. There we go. I'm going to take my